So after I upload this video, there's gonna be one more episode, the final one after I reach 50 million. And the reason why is because I just don't want to make too many of these flipping episodes, because the whole idea is not to give you specific items to flip. Because if I upload a video, they're just not gonna work anymore. And just to give you a general idea of what kind of items I flip, and you can, find similar items so they work for you. Anyway, in my last episode, I had 12 million, and I'm not sure what I flipped, but I flipped something until I reached 15 million, until I could finally afford Toxic Staff. And it's kind of funny because Toxic Staff is made out of Magic Fang, and Magic Fang was the item that I flipped a lot in my previous episode, and after I uploaded my video, it was no longer flippable, but the item that you make from that fang was flippable, so I was kind of surprised that no one figured out that you can flip Toxic Staff. What was really cool when I started flipping the Toxic Staff is that I would spend all of my money for that one staff and I was left with nothing. That means I kind of started from zero again. So every time I flipped the staff, I could see my money grow. I had like 100,000 and 500,000 and 1 million. So my cash stack was growing, and eventually I could start flipping different items with Toxic Staff at the same time. So that means I started flipping Blessed Spirit Shields. I could afford one of them in the beginning, and I was flipping it for 50,000 gold per flip. It was a decent item, and eventually I could buy 2 of them, then 3, then 4, 5, 6. So the numbers of shields kept growing. However, I could no longer flip them for 50,000, but eventually it dropped down to 10,000 per shield. I think someone started flipping, or multiple people, and I guess for them 10,000 is enough per shield, but for me, no way I could flip for 10,000, so I had to move on to a different item. Just from those Toxic Staffs, I would say I made like 7 or 8 million, and I made like 2 million from flipping those Spirit Shields. Not too much because they crashed, as I said. So the other item that I flipped was Infinity Hats. You can see most of these items have like a pattern. People need them, but not too many people need them. If they actually want to buy them, they will most likely overpay, so that's why you can flip quite easily. Those Infinity Hats were, well, I started flipping them for 50,000, but eventually they dropped down just like the shields to 10 or 20,000 actually, which was not satisfying me. But I did make like 1 mil from them. I flipped them for quite a bit. However, the problem was that I could no longer flip the staff, because those Infinity Hats are quite costly. With all of my money, I could only afford 5 or 6 of them. And I think I could have made more money if I just kept flipping that Toxic Staff instead of switching to those Infinity Hats, because those were not selling and not buying for a very long time. Like, I had to wait 2 or 4 hours before I could buy 5 of them. And now it's time to show you my final results. So I still have some items in my Grand Exchange. I'm gonna cancel the staff. It's still gonna sell for approximately 15 million. And you can see I also flipped some Infinity Boots. I'm gonna show you how much I made from these. So this one flipped for, what is it, like 40,000 gold? Not too bad. I flipped them previously as well, but you cannot see it in the history. Yeah, but you can see a lot of Infinity Hats, and let's check this one. I bought 6 of them for 24.27. Basically, this was like 120,000 flip, but just like I said, this took me like 4 hours to flip, and that sucks. This staff is just too good, but now I think I lost my money from just this one flip, because I was not flipping the staff for a few days, and now I'm out of the loop. So this flip kind of sucked. I lost like 100,000. I cannot sell it back. God damn it. But yeah, so at the moment I have... Wait, I collected Infinity Boots, didn't I? I should have, yeah, 26.5 million at the moment. That's what I have. So that's double money, more than double since my last episode. Really cool. And without this staff, I mean, this was just amazing. Really good item. So there you go. And there's gonna be one more episode after this one, the final one, just like I said. So it may take a while, I'm not sure, depending how many times I'm gonna log into this account. It could take up to 1 month, I guess. I would say no longer than a month. And I guess that's gonna be all for this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.